episode of Carnival Eats.
There is a piece of cheesecake in there.
It's a corn dog taco.
This is nuts.
The pumpkin flavor is out of this world.
Ooh, I'm getting a little punch in the nostrils.
Hot cheese puffs? That is awesome.
Are you tearing up? Cap, and this is Carnival Eats. Today, I'm at the Carolina Coastal Fair just outside beautiful Charleston, South Carolina. This area, also called Low Country, is known for Southern-style cuisine, and I can't wait to dive in!
Shauna grew up in the business, then married into her competitors. Today, this newlywed is layering her favorite fair fixes and made it easy to eat on the go. It's the Catfish Sundae.
Catfish. Does it get more southern?
No, there's a lot of flavor going on here. I think I'm going to be wowed by it.
I love fried catfish in the South, of course. It's a staple.
The menu here focuses on these French fry sundaes with all different types of toppings. We're doing catfish.
Yes, we came up with it just for South Carolina. Southerners love catfish.
Catfish does have a fishy taste.
It's true, but we get that out of it.
Let's get things started.
We are making our spicy remoulade sauce, so I start with good old mayo. This is called fancy tomato ketchup. A little hot sauce, want to get a little kick to it. Cajun, so a little more kick.
Look at that.
And there you go.
So that means we're moving on to our next step.
The catfish.
Catfish is officially in the building.
So we marinate it in whole milk overnight to get the fishy taste out. So now we need the batter. Good old all-purpose flour here, garlic salt with some parsley, and a Cajun seasoning. Now we dip the catfish. So we do a nice thin little coat. You just want the batter to enhance the fish. Just super light.
The fish fries for 4 minutes at 350 degrees. Meanwhile, fresh cut fries go through a 2-step cooking process. First, they're blanched for 2 minutes, drained, and then fried for another minute.
Crispy, brown, golden, delicious.
So our catfish is done.
We gotta build this thing.
So we start it with our fresh cut fries.
Beautiful French fry base.
So then the homemade spicy remoulade.
And a nice serving.
Healthy drizzle.
Yeah.
Yes. Our catfish on it. Can't have fish without tartar sauce. Top it off with a little chives.
Little flair.
You're good to go.
And that's a catfish sundae. That's delicious. I mean, there is no fishy aftertaste. Flaky, perfectly seasoned fish. These fries actually play a beautiful role. Potato, pillowy goodness. The remoulade brings that nice sweetness and a creaminess. Simply delicious.
Zesty kind of a taste.
Ooh, that's so good. Tartar sauce on top, the remoulade bringing it all together with the fries.
The fish could be no better. Not too crispy, just right.
20 years ago, Amy used to buy ice cream from her future husband. Today, she's here on site making sweet treats like her cheesecake pop.
Big fan of pumpkin?
Oh, yeah.
Ever had pumpkin cheesecake?
Never. Well, it's covered in caramel. How can you not love that?
This booth is jam-packed with rigs and machines that make all kinds of cool treats.
Every sweet thing you can imagine.
We're making a cheesecake at the fair.
Yes.
We gotta start this.
I think we do, because you need to have some.
Because we need to eat it.
Well, exactly. Enough of this chatter. Take our room temperature cream cheese, and we want to add it into the mixer.
Room temperature.
Yes, it's much easier to get it creamy and gets a nice frosting-like consistency. Now we're going to add our pumpkin puree. Add some sour cream in, put it on high speed. Gets really whipped up good. You want it to be nice and smooth and perfect. Okay, and now we're going to add our granulated sugar. This is boring by itself. You need sugar. Add our eggs. There are 8 eggs in this. You don't want to beat them too much.
Right.
Because if you beat it too long, it'll actually make the cheesecake rise too much and it won't be dense enough. So
Thank goodness you know what you're doing.
Thanks. That's why I didn't let you touch anything. So, just add a little bit of flour, nutmeg, cinnamon, cloves, ginger. Nice and spicy. We are also going to add some vanilla. All right, and we are done with this. Okay, and then we're gonna pour it into our crust. Ginger snap cookies, brown sugar, and butter.
Instead of graham crackers, we're doing a ginger snap base.
Yes, ginger snap, it complements the pumpkin really well. 3/4 of the way full. And then we're going to put it in the oven.
It bakes at the center of the oven at 350 degrees for 1 hour. Then it's frozen overnight.
Let's go ahead and cut it. Okay, and then we are going to stick the cheesecake.
Stuck. Look at that, Amy.
Dip it in our nice semi-sweet chocolates.
It's gonna firm up and harden.
Exactly. Dip it in crushed chocolate peanut butter candy. And because this is not enough, we're gonna take our caramel.
Top to bottom, side to side. That's a pumpkin cheesecake pop. The smooth pumpkin creamy taste brings that pumpkin experience right to your mouth.
Yes.
That chocolate shell, the crushed up candy, that beautiful caramel drizzle turns this into an indulgent carnival
Sensory
treat.
overload.
Right? I know the crew wants to try it.
Exactly.
The pumpkin flavor is out of this world. Tastes like my grandma's cheesecake and my mama's pumpkin pie together.
Are you tearing up?
Coming up.
It's kept you in business for 17 years, so something good about it. He needs a minute. Welcome back. We're in Charleston for the Coastal Carolina Fair, and I'm not gonna lie, I've got sweet Carolina cooking on my mind.
Jack opened up this business to give his kids a place to work. Years later, he's still behind the counter. His signature dog features sweet potato mustard and blue cheese coleslaw. It's Jack's Cosmic Dog.
You ready for this thing?
Oh, heck yeah. You know, I mean, I had hot dogs before, but never like this.
People love your dogs. It's the toppings that really kind of make these unique. And they all seem to have a bit of an intergalactic angle. How did you come up with that concept?
Whole thing came from the fact that we had a rocket outside which would attract attention.
Let's stop talking about what you did and focus on what you do.
Let's do it. We're going to make the blue cheese slaw that's going to go on top of our Cosmic Dog. The simple dressing of just sour cream, mayonnaise, apple cider vinegar, sugar that's been melted down a little bit.
Brininess, a little sweetness.
Worcestershire sauce. And then it's all about the blue cheese.
When it's this thick, does that still fall into the sauce category?
It's a dressing.
The point is it's delicious, and it's going to
Well,
be...
you don't know yet. You haven't tried it.
Jack, I know that it's kept you in business for 17 years, so something good about it.
Okay, let's chop up some cabbage.
Let's chop some cabbage.
Mostly the green cabbage. I stick in a little red just for color.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Now we're bringing these two together.
Yeah. It's time to do the dog.
We're going into the headline?
Yeah.
A little butter base?
Yeah, just to give the skin a little, a little patina.
That's a fancy word for snap.
Yeah.
These are already cooked, but now we're going to bring the heat.
Yes, I use a beef and pork dog.
That quick.
That's all. Okay, well, we're going to use our signature Jack's Cosmic Sweet Potato Mustard. It's like a honey mustard, but the base is sweet potatoes. You always put the mustard next to the dog.
Tell them why, Jack.
Well, you don't want it on top because it would get up your nose.
Hit it with that beautiful slaw. And that's it.
That's it.
That is the one, the only Jack's Cosmic Dog. It tastes good. At the base of it all is a good bun and a great dog. But the highlights are those toppings. The beautiful crunch of the slaw, and I'll tell you, the blue cheese pops out and adds a nice, refreshing flavor that I'm not used to in the slaw. And then that sweet potato mustard. All my life, people have said that I wasn't fit to be an astronaut. Today, we proved them wrong. Today, we go cosmic.
Oh my God. In a galaxy far, far away, my taste buds have landed.
The crunch with the coleslaw and the little sweetness with the sweet potato.
Bun's perfect. Hot dogs, perfect.
The company.
Perfect.
Yeah, finally.
Ben has traveled with Brian's Concessions for 12 years. Today, he packs all kinds of goodies into the buffalo-loaded quesadilla.
Mac and cheese, buffalo wings, corn chips. It's loaded. Did you pay for an upgrade? That thing's enormous.
That's the regular size. I'm so excited.
The buffalo-loaded quesadilla. Who came up with it? How did it happen?
Brian for Brian's Concessions created it so that we could enter it into the Sporkies, which is the Wisconsin wild food trials, basically.
There are hundreds of food that go into that. And the buffalo-loaded quesadilla made it into the...
Top 5.
Top 5! I was excited there. That got a little, you know what I mean? How does the buffalo-loaded quesadilla take shape?
You gotta start with macaroni. Macaroni elbows already prepared. Instead of mac and cheese, we're gonna use queso blanco. It's a white cheddar Mexican cheese.
It's thick, it's creamy.
A couple times more.
We're sitting at about a 50-50 split right now. We're going 50% noodle, 50% cheese on this.
Just about. Mix it out.
Wow, that's really looking good, man. What's next?
You gotta make the buffalo chicken. All white meat.
Are we going buffalo wing sauce on this?
Buffalo wing sauce.
Woo! I'm getting a little punch in the nostrils.
But that's the point of the queso blanco, to cut the heat in half. My 12-inch tortilla. And then we're gonna go with our shredded cheese blend. Then we're gonna go with our nacho cheese tortilla chips.
Not only add some flavor, but that's gonna add
that crunch,
right?
You need that crunch. The buffalo chicken.
Smell that, feel it.
Then we move on to the bacon that I've cooked. You gotta add that queso blanco, mac and cheese. It's a quesadilla, so you gotta fold it in half. Now we just allow it to toast. Nice golden brown.
What, we're gonna slice this up just the way we would any quesadilla. This thing's enormous.
Blue cheese dipping sauce.
Tying into that buffalo wing sauce angle.
Jalapenos.
Tying back in now to the Mexican side of things. This is just hard to believe. That queso blanco is the right call. That cheese gets all over everything else inside of there. The buffalo chicken's got the spice and then the crunch of those corn chips. It needs to be there. Am I already on piece number 2? I lost track. He needs a minute.
It's the mac and cheese, it's the shredded buffalo chicken.
That crunch of the chip. Oh, man.
It's my happy food day.
It feels right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Coming up.
I've seen things in my life that I don't want to forget. That's one of them.
You're not ready for this.
Welcome back to Carnival Eats. We're here in Phoenix for the Maricopa County Fair. This annual springtime event is the perfect opportunity for our vendors to try something new. And you know I'll be first in line. Linda's family entered the fair game 45 years ago. Today, they've magically transformed cotton candy and ice cream into the unicorn shake.
You've got to be excited.
Well, yeah, I believe in unicorns.
Not the guy I'd expect to see rocking a unicorn shake.
These are like the best things ever. I was looking for the craziest thing. This is the thing I was looking for today.
Have you ever seen a unicorn?
No.
Wait a second. You started to say yeah. You're lying right to my face. We're grinding them up and making shakes. Linda, first step is
Spinning the cotton candy for the shake.
Linda pours blue raspberry flavored sugar and strawberry flavored sugar into the cotton candy machine.
And it doesn't take long. Look at this.
Right, it'll start to spin. As soon as it gets a full ring, we'll put it in the bucket.
Strawberry entering the game.
Woohoo!
Exactly the way you want to see cotton candy, right? Fluffy, airy. To get this milkshake officially underway, we need ice cream.
We need ice cream. This is vanilla ice cream with cotton candy flavoring.
Oh, that looks good.
Add a little bit of milk.
Yeah.
Whole milk, of course.
Want
Right.
the full creamy taste.
A whole piece of New York style cheesecake.
What?
And then, of course, we need to get some cotton candy in here. And then we're going to mix it. Start building the unicorn shake. Strawberry, cotton candy on the bottom. Pour your shake in.
I love my life.
A little bit more cotton candy.
A little bit.
Now we're going to wrap cheesecake.
What is happening right now? Putting a second piece of cheesecake into a waffle cone.
Correct. And then we're going to wrap that in cotton candy. So we've got the unicorn horn here, and we have our old-fashioned cotton candy flavored stick.
Oh, it's like the tail.
That is your fairy dust. Now you can drink it.
What have you done? There is a piece of cheesecake in there. So delicious. Blended enough that it comes up the straw, but still kind of chunky enough that you get a little bit of that crust or cotton candy strand. Break away the cone, and there's an entire piece of cheesecake waiting for you inside. That cheesecake is soaking in that milkshake. Unicorns are real. I've seen things in my life that I don't want to forget. That's one of them.
The cheesecake dipped in milkshake, phenomenal. Tangy but sweet.
It's got chunks of cheesecake in it. It's really cold, like really good.
I am loving this.
Josh spent his summers as a youth traveling with the fair. Now, he's the main man here, covering burgers with fiery cheese puffs to bring us the Burnin' Up Burger.
You love the heat.
Not this heat, but I love hot cheese puffs.
I like that it's weird.
You want something that you're not going to get anywhere else.
What keeps you here? Because behind the scenes, there's a grind to this industry.
Oh, yeah. The smiles you get to see on the little kid's face when you hand them their first foot-long corn dog.
Or a smile on a grown man's face.
Why not? It all works.
I want to talk a little bit about this burger.
My wife wanted to add an extra little kick, something different.
Let's do it.
Throwing a little butter on the grill.
A little butter base.
80-20 all beef, so you got to start with a good quality beef patty. We're ready to flip.
I mean,
you've got the experience. I think you should do it. Flip it once and don't touch it again.
It's the right way to do it.
We put the bacon on. 4 slices of bacon.
We haven't done anything crazy or out of the box yet.
Take our patty, place it in a batch of cheesy puffs.
The hot ones?
Gotta have the hot ones. Gotta have a little spicy flavor. Greasy goodness captures all the crumbs. Coated. That's where the magic happens. That's the spice. You gotta have that. We put on a slice of American cheese. Put a little bit of butter on the bun.
So let's build it.
Let's do it. Take our bacon. We line it on there. Second slice American cheese. Put it on the bun. Top it with blue cheese crumbles.
Top bun, buttered up. Hashtag Burnin' Up Burger. That blue cheese, an additional creamy element to the burger. Hot cheesy puffs, bringing a little bit of heat. Good, juicy, char-broiled burger at the base of it all. Smack dab in the middle of an Arizona desert, and this is the thing that's burning up? Well done. Actually, I need this hand for chef's priorities.
Oh, this is delicious. Hot cheese puffs?
Right?
That is awesome.
It's got good texture with the crispiness.
Got a nice little kick to it.
You're not ready for this.
Coming up,
My face will explode.
Hot dog with cheese stuffed inside a jalapeno. Phoenix is the state capital, but this fair has all the charm of a small-town carnival and all the favorite foods.
Rick's becoming a regular on Carnival Eats with his amped-up Mexican treats. Today, he takes a Carnival classic, stuffs it with other classics to create the ultra-classic corn dog popper.
My mouth is watering right now.
It's a corn dog taco.
Hot dog with cheese stuffed inside a jalapeno.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Guess who's back? Rick is back. Back again. You've been in this business for a little while now.
About 15 years now.
And you built this thing from the ground up.
Yes, sir. We started with the tent, and next you know it, we got a trailer, and we're on the road. Coming up with new ideas, popper dog.
This thing's been popping off the shelf.
It's been popping off the shelf. Well, let's go. Let's have at it. Cut the ends off on the jalapenos.
You need a fat jalapeno, or you can't stuff that meat inside of it.
Yes, sir. So we're going to hollow it out.
All the seeds, right? We don't leave any seeds in there.
We don't leave any seeds in there. So now we're going to prepare the hot dog. Slice a little piece of cheese, pepper jack cheese. We got the hot dog stuffed with the cheese. All right. Now we're going to stuff the jalapeno.
Just like that.
Just like this. Time to throw it in the batter. A little sugar, a little flour, a little water.
The popper dog fries for 2 minutes at 375 degrees until crispy and golden.
It is doubled in size.
Heat up a tortilla, lay it in the tortilla, and do all the dressing. We're gonna add a little sour cream.
Your version of a little is the same as mine.
Now we're gonna add a little guacamole, homemade.
Oh my goodness.
Homemade salsa.
Look at the colors, the white, the green, the red.
Mexican flag. It's big.
I don't know if I've ever eaten something like that before. Inside, you've got all this great flavor. The saltiness of the dog, the spiciness of that jalapeno, and the pepper jack cheese, which brings just a little baby kick.
Little baby kick.
The toppings are the right call, and there's a lot of it. This thing is working overtime.
Oh my God.
Holy crap. Absolutely delicious.
A little bit of spicy, nice crunchiness with the batter. It's Southwest all around.
The jalapeno is what gives it more the flavor.
Sweet, salty, savory, all in one.
Is there a better way way to spend the day than in the sun and on the fairgrounds?
Sampling catfish sundaes and cheesecake pops, super hot burning up burgers, and ice cold unicorn shakes.
We'll see you next time on Carnival Eats.